name's Callan, Hertford's #1 goalkeeper, 20 years old. Great question. It'd be rogue. I used to half outfield, half in goal for a team called Long Crendon. We played against one of our rivals, big rivalry, Chinner, and scored a free kick round the wall, went opposite corner, bit of wind assisted, but it was it was a great goal. And then I got shipped in goal, and the rest is history. So I'm a Man U fan, big Man U fan. Time we're filming this as well. Harry Maguire, what a bloke. But my mum was from Stretford in Manchester. I have loads of family. Big up Auntie Pauline. And they're all massive Man United fans. So sort of family. It's half the family Scouse, half the family's from Manchester. It's a bit, Liverpool United can sometimes get a bit feisty in the household, but it's always a good laugh. I remember as a kid, my first footballing shirt that I remember was actually a Manuel Neuer shirt. Probably about 7 years old. Just the way he played football, the way that he was changed the game for goalkeepers into this almost modern day goalkeeping, but also keeping that side of shot stopping, making yourself big, standing up well, coming for crosses. He was sort of the all round goalkeeper. Yeah, nice. That's a long story, but so I started off with Long Crendon, little Long Crendon village club. Went to school in Long Crendon. All my mates played there, and then around year 7, when I went to secondary school, moved to Tame United. Again with all my mates, and then from there got scouted by Barnet at under 13, 14, and then was at Barnet for 6 years. In that time, became the youngest ever National League goalkeeper, which is still like a massive deal for myself. At 16 years old, I made my debut, and since then was on the bench of the first team from the age of early 16 to around 18, and then moved to Aylesbury United to go and get game time last season. Did really well. Aylesbury, loved it. Brilliant club. Spoke to Herdy in summer, was potentially going to come here, then went to Hitchin. Didn't work out at Hitchin, then came here. It was sort of next on my list, and the rest is history. I've absolutely loved every single minute I've been here. Ooh. It might sound a bit weird, but like fans, I love, and the social side of football is what made me fall in love. I'm a very sociable person. I was that kid at school that would always be playing rugby, playing football. I'd even go into badminton, basketball. Like I'd play absolutely anything. If it was a bowls club, I would have done it. So the social side, and then as you go up the leagues and you play in big games, it is that sort of, I've got something to pay for here. There's fans here, and you get that little nervous feeling in your stomach. I'd still get that even if I went and played a Step 8 game or a Sunday League game. I'd still get that sort of nervous feeling because I want to win. I hate losing. If it's Monopoly at Christmas, I hate losing. And I've had a few arguments about being accused of cheating, but what I would say is I was very good at the game. So, I don't know if I've still got his contact, or it might be his old number. Harry Kuehl. He was the manager at Barnet at the time when I was 16, and I was just making my way into the first team. Well, to be fair, it's been a journey. When I first came in, I was flabbergasted by the way they play football, movement off the ball. I remember being in goal against Aylesbury and thinking it's like a chess game. Everyone's moving everywhere, and I couldn't really keep up. But and then I remember that was the away game. And then I came here against Barton, second game. I thought, this is really good. Absolutely, and I've loved every single bit. It's been a roller coaster of a season. We've gone 13 games unbeaten in that time, and it's chopped and changed, and that can be quite tough as well sometimes. But the lads are taking it in their stride, and I feel like there's a real good call there for a brilliant team. I don't think we're far off. So hopefully we can end the season well, and then see what happens. Huge. But you've got to look at John. You can just take John as a prime example, but do you know roughly how many volunteers there are? 50, 60 potentially? Yeah. So like, take John, 90th birthday, and we've got over 1,000 people down here. There's not many clubs that a volunteer like himself can come and congregate that many people. And you take John, and then you think there's another 50, 60 potentially, and they're all just lovely people. You go into the bar after the game. We go into the bar before the game, and we go and play darts. Like, it's just a brilliant place to be around. And I get here at 4:30 on a 7:45, and there's a reason for that, because I enjoy being here, and I enjoy the people around the club. I do to an extent. What I would say is more training. So I coach at Barnet, so I get here very, very early because I come straight from Barnet. I live in Oxford, so it would make absolutely no sense to go to Oxford to come back here. And in the car, I always take my little packed lunch of chicken and rice and an apple before training. And then mornings of a match, I actually treat myself a little bit. I always have a bit of egg, and then a big egg on toast, and I always have like a sausage or something like that. I've done it since I was about 12, 13 years old, and it's done me well ever since. So if I don't have that sausage, I'm a little bit worried before the game. I'm a very relaxed character, so all that drill and stuff like that is not for me. That's great. I love a bit of country. So honestly, before a match, I want to feel relaxed as possible. I'm not one of those people that plays well when they're pumped and feel like they're going to, like the Hulk before a game. I'm not like that. Some people are. I've got no problem with people like that. But I listen a bit of Ed Sheeran, got nothing wrong with that. Bit of Morgan Wallen if we're going down the countryside. Zach Bryan, it's a bit depressing before a game, but yeah. And then if I'm going a little bit upbeat, if it's a bigger game or something like that, or the weather's nice, I might go for a bit of house party or something, a bit of a house party tune. So I don't really know, to be fair. What's a house party tune? Give us one, Andy. Anything, one of them Spotify playlists, put it in, search house party music and put it on, even if it is a 2004 playlist or something like that. Oh, yes. A big one for me, my Man U shin pad. So I've got a United shin pad, and if United are playing on the same weekend, the result is the exact same. So I need to stop wearing them, basically. So, yeah, funny story. So I started this 2 years ago. I left my shin pads. We're playing Yeovil away, and I was meant to get on the team bus, and I've left my shin pads at home, and I went to Sports Direct to go and get some shin pads, and all they had were like these Man U shin pads. So I bought these United shin pads, and I only wear one now. So I wear one on my left shin. And if United, so for instance tonight, United won yesterday, so I'm going to wear them tonight because they won. But I won't wear them if United are playing like Liverpool or something like that. So I think Liverpool will win that one. My ambition personally is to get to the highest level possible. You know, I'd love to go and play pro. I think I've got all the tools to do that, but I need to unlock certain things within my game, which, to be fair, Herdy's helping me with massively. But that's an ambition. I want to go and play pro. Ryan Burnell. He when he gets going, he's absolutely rapid. You could say Riley. It's a great race, but I think over a longer distance, I think Ryan might pinch him. Lynchy. That's the easiest question of the lot. The amount of times that I've not realised. I remember the first game I played, I thought Lynchy might have a bit on him. I put it in behind for him. And honestly, it was like seeing the BFG run. It was absolutely, it was not the one. I thought it was a brilliant ball. I'd go Herdy. You know, he's a bit of a general in there. He gets up for games. He's in people's faces. He doesn't back down from anything. He puts his head where it hurts. I think there's a few lads that are up for that, but I think Herdy's the hardest out of the lot. I'd go Billy. When we talk about skill, I'm not talking about step overs. I'm not talking about rainbow flicks or anything like that. I'm talking about, you know, just the skill on the half turn to understand his surroundings, to take that extra touch, whether not to take that extra touch, heavy touch, small touch. You know, sometimes you watch him play football and you just think, wow. Like, I'll go George Devine. Herdy's up there. Obviously, Herdy's very smart. You just got to look around to realise it. But I'd go George. He's very, very sophisticated bloke. He dresses well, takes after himself well, speaks well, and I'll give it to Georgie boy. Yeah, I'll go Lynchy. I would go Lynchy. That's not me saying he's done. I've never seen him in a classroom. He might be the smartest bloke alive. But I just don't I don't see it. So I'd go Lynchy, Billy. Um, I'm gonna be really, really honest with you because he's probably the best player. So he doesn't do a lot wrong to be told off or to be how to go at. Ooh, I'm gonna go Roman, and he will absolutely kill me for that. And a lot of the lads would massively disagree. His style is not my style. I'm from a suburban town in the in the middle of nowhere. Um, he's very much fancy, suited up. He just comes to training like trackies tucked into the socks. Like, just not a bit of me. A bit too tight. Everything's a bit too tight. Tight jeans, tight top. Just no need for it. Wear a hoodie and jeans. That'll do a job. John, give it Marcus. You know, he's very. I always call him the cleanest man in football. Him and George. He's yeah. Marcus is fresh trim every week. Gets a lot of fines for it, but I think he takes it on the chin a little bit. He must get his barbers must be free. But yeah, I'll go Marcus. It's just clean. Nothing too tight, nothing too baggy. Just does the job. Pat. Pat. I think Pat. Yeah, definitely Pat. He's had a bit of a glow up this season. He's been to the gym. He's clearly working out for something in the summer. He's got his hair. He's changed his whole style. So I wouldn't surprise me to see him on here this year. So he's definitely working out for something in the off season. Yeah, you don't want to be sat next to me in the changing room. Gloves everywhere, water bottles everywhere, clothes everywhere, towels everywhere. It's a bit messy, to be fair, and I can understand that. I've got better as the season's got on. But yeah, and then if I bought a coat like today, that coat might be lost by the end of the day. George, I'll go George again. He's very lined up. You know, he's got his coconut oil, his shampoo, his conditioner, his body wash. He's got a bit of everything. Wouldn't surprise me if he had about 4 pair of boots somehow, just in one space, just occupied it. Oh, Addy. I'd go Addy. Always late. In all fairness to him, it's a horrible drive for him from where he is. But yeah, he rocks up in shorts when it's snowing. He doesn't wear socks. It's just, yeah, if he wears invisible socks, if he wears them, it's just like he comes up in an Arsenal gear, Chelsea gear. He doesn't support anyone. It's just like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? It's a little bit unprepared and a little bit messy, but as long as he puts it in the back of the net, none of us can care. Ooh, see, this actually isn't Addy. He is late, but he's not as late as this man. What I'm about to say, and his excuse is always traffic, and his name is Jediah. Absolute fiend for being late. He loves it. Thursday, we finish training around 8 o'clock. He'll be there. He'll be there at 8:15, 7:30. And he'll come. I still think he just comes for the small siders. I think that's what he does. But yeah, it's Jed. But that's an easy question as well. Ooh, Marcus. It's got to be Marcus, isn't it? Fresh trim every single week. And even when it does grow, it looks like it's freshly trimmed. It's just, I don't know how he does it. A bad haircut. But it's just like, Billy's up there, you know. I'm going to go Billy and Bert. They got similar hairstyles. It just looks like when they get a haircut, they've not had a haircut. Like, long top. Size don't even look done. They must go there and ask for a grade 4 on the size. It's like, that's a 12-year-old's haircut. Yeah, Billy and Bert. I've got Addy. I think, like, when we win a game, sometimes he's on the music. He starts playing drill. I want a bit of like Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, things like that. You know, Mr. Brightside. Don't want drill after a game finishes and you win. So maybe if you lose. First to leave. The Burnell brothers. The Burnell brothers. Yeah, definitely the Burnell brothers. It's like the Chuckle brothers, isn't it? Like, they turn up, they'll eat their hot dog or their chicken, then go home. Just that is it. They come here, do their work, do well, to be fair to them, work hard, and then they go home. It's not like me, Pat, and Bill were in there till about 9 o'clock.